Why they got beige 911?
Dude, they could do the funniest anomaly to that time.
Shut up! Hey, yo, problem here. So, I know I'm cheating a little bit. I know this is not really a Christmas special, but it came out December, came out this year. And a lot of people are talking about it, but not a lot. And I want to give it some praise before this year is over, and I know this video is coming out too goddamn late, but my microphone broke. I'm getting a new one, so I'm just using the microphone I have right here installed on my computer. So I'm still gonna talk about and I have a history. I'm gonna talk about Digimon Ghost Game. I have a weird ass history with Digimon, honestly. I saw the first Digimon the first Digimon I saw was Digimon Fusion. Digimon Fusion, I still like it, okay? Because that's the only type of Digimon media I have. I did see the other Digimon, like the first one is pretty great, and the second one is pretty great too. The third one lost me, and then the fourth one is good too. And then I saw the reboot when it was on Hulu, and I feel like it's in the ear, out the other a little bit, and then Digimon Data Squad, which I like that one. Fusion and Data Squad is the Digimon shows I like. And then we have Ghost Game, which kind of excited me to see Digimon again. Digimon's history is sorta limited, but I'm still gonna give Ghost Game a look since the dub is here, and for subtext, I'm gonna watch the dub version, and there's not really a difference between the dub and the sub. I mean, there's some little difference, but it's not like the old ass dub. It's not like 4Kids dubs. It's not gonna be like that. I miss the old dubs of anime, but it's not gonna be like that. But now I need to talk about history. Digimon Ghost Game was created by names I cannot pronounce, but by Akara Yoshi, and was directed by Hongo Matsuishi and Kocho Masu and Makaisuke. Also written by Mashi Sako, and was produced by Toei Animations on October 21st, 2021. The series had 67 episodes and lasted till March 26, 2023, but came back with a dub on December this year by BBC on UK.
Oh, Ricky, it's cold.
Oh, my man, what's happening?
We're throwing a totally sweet New Year's Eve party, and I'm calling all the Disney Channel stars to spread the word.
Yeah, they're taking over the set of the Sweet Life.
And we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, we'll be chilling all night long. Yeah, and there'll be a DJ spinning beats till midnight.
And you can go online to vote for your favorite Disney Channel stars and shows. We'll be announcing the best of the best from 2005 and watching all the winners. It's gonna be so much fun. That's totally sweet. So are you in? I'm in.
You're invited to Disney Channel's Totally Sweet New Year's Eve, hosted by the stars of Disney Channel from the set of The Sweet Life. Tune in to see the shows you voted for as the best of 2005, and stick around till midnight for the world premiere of a brand new episode of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yo, is this the party line? Yes, I am ready to get stupid.
Sorry, I'm breaking off. I can't hear you.
It all kicks off next Saturday at 6/5 Central on Disney Channel.
Can you hear me now?
So the plot is that in the world of Digimon Ghost Game, or basically the Digimon are getting teleported to the human world because their leader, because there is reason why, but spoilers. The series involves Hilo, last name I can't pronounce, and Dad accidentally transport himself to the digital world, but Hilo thinks his dad is dead, so he's transported to like an academy first year, but out of the blue, Hero's dad came, unlike my dad. But unlike my dad, he didn't bring the milk. He brought my son, Gamamon, and basically said he's now Hero's little brother now, and now Hero's is now brung into the dad's peril, and now Hero and some of the other Digidestintions. I'm saying fucking things wrong, I'm sorry. But the two other Digidestins, of Yui and Kirishito, are now have to basically figure out what the Digimon are here and how are they being sent to the real world. And there's also another second plot about the Hero's dad predicament and a new mysterious Digimon and that's kind of it. The story is pretty not complicated. A standard ass plot. It's a different one, and I think it's alright. It has some potential, and I need to talk about the presentation. So presentation is Monster of the Week thing, and I really like I like the Monster of the Week thing, and the Monster of the Week thing is pretty cool. You can do a lot of stuff, and Digimon has the Monster of the Week format, and some of the things get carried over. Like some knowledge, some then sorta gets references, or it has some arc to it, and the animation is pretty great too. Has some skill. It can do a lot. It's not like a lot of fancy stuff, but the whole animation is pretty great. The characters can be. I noticed can be off model a little bit, but it's not overall bad. And we don't see the Digimon world a lot, but when you do, already Digimon world. But the environments in the real world is still cool, and they do a lot of cool gimmick that they can actually go to the digital world, but in some sort of Dandadan way, when the world gets transformed to a pocket thing, and once they do damage to the digital world, but it doesn't come back in the real world. And like I said, the Digimon themselves are cool. You can see a lot of Digimon you notice over the series. And the plots has the tinge of horror, since it's a Halloween thing. So it has some horror elements, and it do go pretty into the horror, some body horror, some people actually die in it, and the whole format, it will be reset to the status quo, and the whole ass thing is really comfort. It's a comfort ass show, and on the background I'll see it. You can binge watch a little bit, to just watch and just sit.
Cartoon Network is having a big Christmas party, and everyone's invited, so please don't be tardy. We don't care if you've been naughty or if you've been nice.
I feel much better.
You're getting Christmas cartoons, 4 days of them to be precise. So join the Smurfs, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, and Johnny, Scooby-Doo, the Grinch, and an Osmond named Donnie.
Don't you make me come over there and hug you.
The Cartoon Network Christmas Party, tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Cartoon Network.
So the thing is, the characters are Hero, Yui, and Kirishito. Hero is your standard anime protagonist. He sorta is bland, but unlike some bland characters. He's not like a self-insert. He does have some personality. Like, he is sort of the straight man in the anime. He sort of like tries to learn from. He doesn't really know what the Digimon are until some episodes later. He is helpful and always trying to do good, but he does it a little bit genuine a little bit, I feel. And his also main thing is that he is now like he is now be a big brother to Galmon, and he sort of plays it. He actually does do it, but and Yui is the female of the group, and she is sort of. I feel like she's sort of like a thrill seeker a little bit, because she's always excited to see like new Digimon or like new Avengers and shit, and she is like a piano prodigy and something, but I think she's like not like the whole damsel thing, you know, or like annoying. She's sort of a little bit reserved, but she can actually be like the second lead, but she can hold her own and stuff. She's actually a second leader to hero when they're like apart. She's sort of like a second leader, and she's pretty. She's like a pretty great. She sort of like has. She sort of is pretty great. She's not like other lead ladies in Digimon a little bit. She showed us a little bit bland, but she's pretty great. But for Digimon is Agumon. Again, I can't say fucking. Just bear with me. He sort of compliments Yui a little bit. He is sort of like always watching for Yui and always giving some Digimon or like some advice to stuff to like when they meet like a problem. And he is pretty cool too. I don't really like him a little bit, but he does sort of compliments Yui, and that's good, and that's pretty great because they do take time to flesh out Yui and their relationship. But I feel like Joeymon and Kirishito really takes it to the third group, and they really like take the spotlight a little bit. Kirishito is sort of like the cowboy thing, and if you don't like that archetype, the cowboy, but it sort of turns into like a brave leader. If you don't like that, then you really not gonna like Kirishito a little bit, because 90% is gonna be like him a little bit feeling, and then 50% he's gonna be feeling, and then another 50 is gonna be like him standing up, like being a badass and stuff. And if you really have no sort of like patience for that, you really not gonna like him. But if you don't have a problem with that archetype, then he's gonna be okay. The standout is his partner Joeymon. She sort of like teases him a little bit. She's sort of like the opposite towards him, and I don't know. And I feel like most of Digimon Ghost Game a little bit is gonna be like their dynamic. It's sort of great. Like, you see them bouncing off together, and we don't see a lot of Digimon in the series. Maybe in the O2, you don't really see like Digimon really bouncing off to them, or they do, but it's sort of like a little bit basic. And then we have Gamamon, my son. He is basically why the hell I've been catch up on the Ghost Game. He is the mascot, and he is really like the best thing about it. Joeymon, and a little bit Koshio, but really is Galmon and Joeymon. For me, that really stole the show. Okay, Galmon is great as design, and also look at the slide. And then we have the villains, and the really one-off villains. There were a lot of one-off evil like villain Digimon. Some of them do get redeemed like Clockmon, and do get redeemed, yeah, but they really don't show up that much. Even though the format, they should be really like showing up a lot more. But they're all one-offs, and some of the characters are like one notes. But even so, they're okay. The standouts are Espimon, and he's cool. His gimmick is like he doesn't believe that Hero is like the hero. He thinks he's a fake. But and then the villain, and then the big bad villain, Dark Evolution of Galamon, Lewis Galamon. He's sort of like the linchpin of it, but he really does not show up a lot. But he sorta is like the main mystery about Gamamon's backstory. But there is, I gotta go into I have to tell you some spoilers for that. But the characters overall is pretty nice. They're pretty great. I mean, they're not like gamers or the OG cast. Okay, they're not really like fleshed, not like a lot of main character gimmicks or like some big flaws. But I feel like they can be hold their own, and I gotta talk about the good. Yes! So, the good. The main thing I really like about it, because it's sort of just for me, but it's really for like, for people who's looking into Digimon, because my Digimon lore is very limited, but like, it's really great for people who are looking in for Digimon, and it's like a little bit of a comfort. It's its own separate thing that I choose to look at, because its own thing doesn't really follow the Digimon stereotypes, and they're avoiding that, which is like having like rivals, or like going to the Digimon world, or fighting like a powerful ass Digimon trying to like rule the real world in the digital world. It's not like that. It's more like a independent, separate for the series, so you can go in it without many knowledge of Digimon. But I need to talk about the bad, and I cannot avoid a lot of things, so I have to face it.
Who is the opposition? Who is they? Is they here? Is they in the room with us right now?
Though you watch a lot of Monster of the Week plots, like, I'm gonna say it right now, the side characters and the villains are great at some areas, but really bad like having like they set up a lot of plots with the characters, side characters and stuff, but they do nothing with them. They really do nothing with the side characters or like the villains, because some of the big hitters villains from like Digimon shows just come back and kind of do, or just do kind of not a lot, even though they were like main bads. But they kind of don't do anything, or just get out, or just be killed off in some villains. And they set up a lot of things, but they don't do anything with them. They set up like maybe there's gonna be a 4th Digidestin, or like they're going to be like new reoccurring villains, but they don't really do that. They set up like 3 villains that know about the Digimon world, but they do nothing. They just set up like a lot of plots that could go somewhere, but they don't. They don't really like branch out with. They don't really do nothing with them, and they have a lot of great ideas, but they don't really execute on them. There are some like major ass story shakeups, but once again, they don't do anything with them. If you see like Monster of the Week shows, or like serialized shows, like unlike other shows like Gravity Falls or SpongeBob, other serialized it does serialized shows, but it's really undercooked a little bit. Like tamales out of a can, it's really undercooked, because unlike the serialized shows from like It's really and it's really as disappointing because it has some great beats, but if it like turns into like less share wise, I think it can be a little bit like at least consistent, but it's really not, and it really like hurts it. And also the main and the big drawback is the ending, which really hurts it. Like you can have like the strong opening, like strong characters, you have strong plot, but the ending, but if you have a weak ending, it really undermines it. Spoilers, skip to this timeline, but you really don't want to heal the spoilers, I guess, for that, but if you really don't care, then I guess see it. The ending for Digimon Ghost game is rush. Like, it's really ass rush. Like, you can really tell, like, the writers was rushing about the ending, because it just ends so abruptly. So, the ending is basically, Gamamon and Gurus Gamamon gets in this big ass fight and shit to see how the end of the world is, and power of friendship beats Gurus Gamamon and he gets eaten. And Gurus says he lost, so Gamamon won, and they get transported to the big reason why, and the big boss of why Digimon gets into like the digital world, and that's because. So it turns out that I said everything wrong. I double checked and I actually said a lot of things wrong about the ending lore, so I gotta make this quick ass edit real fast. I deleted it, the audio for it, and now I'm gonna make a new one. So here is actually the ending. So I took notes of the story and I'm gonna read them off to you verbatim. So in the ending, since Gamamon fought Gurus Gamamon, it's revealed that Quantumon sent the Digimon to the real world because of the virus, the GB something, the GB, and also as the second agenda, she wanted to like learn from human emotion because she doesn't know about that. But then Gurus Gamamon came back and basically said there was an Endbringer, and his story is that Gurus Gamamon is actually an alien from another planet. So when the Endbringer, a meteor, destroyed the planet, he was somehow sent to the digital world, and he wants to consume the Endbringer, but the meteor will be there in 2,000 years. But the Digimon don't know their time. The Quantumon is going to split the digital world and the real world, split off from the real world for like the Digimon. But then Hero said like the Digimon and the human world don't have to like separate; they can like live and coexist. And like Quantumon says like, okay, I guess you three will like run a new country with Digimons and humans, and in the end, it is the humans know about like Jellymon and Kiroshido's flying over some cities while Kiroshido getting called by the president, and Willie is getting ready for like a piano recital, and Hero introduced the entire world to Digimon in a press conference. And in the end, the final scene of the Digimon Ghost game is that Hero is getting ready to go to somewhere, and he asks Gamamon to join, and Gamamon has the last line of like saying he is Hero's little brother, and that's kind of it, and that's it. End the film. That's pretty good. That's it. Like everyone know that is really ass rush, and it is. Because there's no like plot holes or like something to like explain it, and like it really needs like a last episode like My Hero Academia did, but there's nothing. There's nothing. They'll just like finish with the anime. Plot holes about like the Endbringer and Gamamon being an alien, like real aliens in Digimon. That's they don't clear it up, and they leave it there, and they're not gonna return to the series because they only do a new anime. And like they're not gonna return to the series. I know they're not gonna return it, but it's fucking ass, dude. Like I don't know why they did it. Like it had like something to do. Had something like maybe like take down the meteor or something. They just leave it and it hurts. It fucking hurts, dude. But all that says, Digimon Ghost Game is still like one of my favorite Ghost games. I've been explaining poorly a lot why I liked it, and there is some plot holes. There is some bad things. There are issues with it, but it's really for like first timers of Digimon or like people who like trying to get into Digimon. And it's still like my favorite. I still watch it. And I know like there's gonna be a lot of plot holes. I mean the ending really just hurts it. But right up to the ending, I still enjoy it. I still like it. I still really love the anime and I still will continue to watch it. But Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! Fuck, this video's late. Happy January 2026. Bye bye.
I've joined the group of Cuban